Hello, this is Jeff Haynes with My2CommonSense. A few weeks ago, President Trump spoke at a rally in Cincinnati, and he talked about the victims of Obamacare. You know, he couldn't have been more on the mark, because everyone that Obamacare touches is a victim. Whether you're someone who lost your health care and your doctor because of the new regulations, or you've gone through the hell of the exchanges, the increased costs. Maybe you're someone who owns a small business and you're afraid to go over 49 employees because of the health care cost implications. Or maybe you're a worker and all you can find are part-time jobs because employers aren't hiring full-time because they don't want to pay the health care. But today I want to talk about one group of victims, and that's the ones that are affected by the individual mandate. In case you don't know it, if you don't get a health care policy that fits Obamacare's regulations and you're not eligible for a waiver, you have to pay a yearly fine for not having health care. In the last 3 years, my wife and I have paid almost $2,500 in fines. Money we don't have for health care we can't afford. We're not bad because we don't have health care. I'd like to have a health care policy, but I just don't have the money. Right? For the past few years, we're in a tight financial situation. We're living paycheck to paycheck, and we have nothing left over. We shop at discount grocery stores. We shop at one that's a salvage grocery store that only sells food that's past the expiration date. We buy all our clothes at resale shops. All our cars are paid for. Our cars are paid for. We don't have a car payment. I fix my shoes with shoe goo. There's nothing that we can cut back on. We don't have the money for health care. But let me tell you what I do have. I have a yearly fine for not having it. How did you help me? When I hear about these Democrats that like, oh, if the Republican plan gets passed, all these people are going to die. All these people are going to die. 22 million will lose their health care. All Obamacare has done for me is made my situation worse. It wasn't always this way. I mean, at one time I had Cadillac plan. Years ago I had appendicitis that ruptured and I was in the hospital for a week being fed antibiotics through an IV, and my share of the bill was $300. That sounds like a pretty good health care plan. Let me tell you something, you RINO idiots in the Senate and those in the House. I don't care what you do with healthcare anymore. You've screwed it up so bad that I don't see you being able to fix it because you don't believe in free market. And you don't believe that healthcare can run itself without your intervention. You know, when Obama was in office, he put multiple repeal bills on his desk knowing that he would veto them. So you could go home and say, well, I tried to repeal it, but the president vetoed the bill. So I really don't care what you do. Just keep screwing up health care with your Obamacare light bill. Do whatever you want to do. But get rid of the individual mandate. Because I'm sick of being your victim. I'm not a serf. I'm not a peon. I'm an American citizen. I don't appreciate being treated like this. And while you're at it, you should look at refunding the people's money that you cheated them out of. Because it wasn't a fair tax. It wasn't taxes that I have to pay. I want my money back. I want you to end the mandate. I'm not paying the fine again. So you better take care of it before the end of the year. That's all I've got to say. Subscribe to my videos down below. If it's just not good enough to subscribe, you got to hit subscribe and you got to hit the bell to receive notifications of my videos. My Tea Party site is down below, and the comment section's down below. Thanks for listening to me rant and rave, and see you next time. Thanks.